Across to our correspondent in Ankara, Jasper Mortimer, for more details. Jasper, thank you for joining us. As we just heard, there's a significant mobilization in Turkey in support of the state. Might this spout work in President Erdogan's favor when it comes to the referendum?
To a certain extent, it definitely will. President Erdogan tends to win elections by polarizing the electorate. And in a polarized dispute, the bigger pole wins. Now, in this referendum coming up in 4 weeks' time, the camp that is saying vote no against the constitutional change that would give him greater powers is avoiding polarization by deliberately taking a low-profile, non-confrontational stance. They haven't attacked him, for instance, for accusing the Germans and Dutch of being Nazis. However, in the gap that Erdogan faces at home, because there's no contrary pole, Germany and Netherlands have stepped in. They have become his new pole, his whipping post, if you like, for him to stir up the electorate. Now, the polls predict a very close race in the referendum. However, some 20% of voters are undecided. Now, I think some of these voters will say, as you heard in those vote polls there, wow, what a strong president we have. He can stand up to Germany and the Netherlands. But I think other voters will think that this is not the way to conduct Turkey's foreign relations. I don't think Turks who live in Germany and in the Netherlands and who can vote in the referendum will be happy that Erdogan called the German and Dutch government Nazis. I was speaking yesterday to a Turk who lives in Amsterdam, and he said Erdogan's Nazi remark will not help the Turks in the Netherlands be accepted as equals by Dutch people. It won't help them in getting integrated into Dutch society, and it will give ammunition to the right-wing, anti-immigrant, racist political parties in the Netherlands electoral campaign, which comes to a head on Wednesday.
Let's just take a look at the tit-for-tat that's been playing out in recent days. The Dutch refused to allow the Turkish foreign minister to carry through with a scheduled visit yesterday, followed by the family minister being escorted out of Rotterdam. How do you see this continuing to play out today in Metz?
Well, this will be the interesting thing to see. So far, the Metz authorities have said there is no reason for them to stop the Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu from addressing a referendum rally in that northeastern city of France. Those who want the no vote to win in the referendum will hope that the rally goes ahead and that it doesn't give Erdogan ammunition to stir up the voters. It's interesting that yesterday, before he boarded the flight to Rotterdam, the Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu said that if they refused his plane permission to land, there would be heavy consequences. And it was that threat more than anything else that made the Dutch decide not to let him land. They referred to that threat in their statement afterwards. So today we have heard that the Turkish Foreign Ministry has said that the Dutch ambassador, who is outside of Turkey at the moment, is not welcome. He should not come back. That is clearly the first retaliation against Holland for what happened yesterday.
Thank you for sharing your insights. Jasper Mortimer in Ankara.